You guys have heard me say time and time again, my Striker Fire platform is Glock. Glock this, Glock that. Glock is the only Striker Fire platform that I have because I am a polymer hammer fire guy. So why do I want many Striker Fires? All I need is a Glock. Yep, I say that. And that is true. But I do like to live on the wild side a little bit. Like let my imagination just like vicariously explore things, you know what I mean? And this video, if not Glock, then this is like the fantasy version of me, right? Like if not Glock, then what? Right? Because the reality is, in reality, in this universe, I know you guys like the Spider-Man multiverse crap. So in this universe of Steve, I'm a Glock guy as far as Striker Fire platforms go. And I'm most likely probably not gonna change just because I'm like, I don't know, balls deep in it and I'm lazy. I don't want to change.
I don't want to change, man. I like who I am.
It works. It is what it is, okay? But there is an alternative timeline here where if I take you back into July, mid-July 2023, I'm on vacation with my family. I'm in Lake Tahoe, California, and I wake up and I want to work out. And literally, I think it was like the 13th. And so while I work out, I want to listen to a GunTube video. And when I opened my YouTube page that day, every GunTuber, like known to mankind, that had this gun prior to the release was talking about this gun. And what the gun I'm referring to is the Springfield Echelon. Now, typically, HK VP9, Smith & Wesson, M&P, CZP10F, like, okay, yep, another Striker Fire. But it was something different about the Echelon. I don't know what it was. I don't know, maybe it was the release of it, like how they did that. Like you can't say nothing until July 13, 2023. Like, and the fact that like everyone spoke about it, but when I was working out, listening to that video, I couldn't wait to like actually see one. So in a plane, back in Indiana, come to cop. I wasn't going to go to a gun store in California. Good luck even finding one in Lake Tahoe. I don't even know if one even is up there, to be perfectly honest with you. They got a lot of bike and ski shops, though. That for sure. But come back to Indiana, waltz on in the Copper Custom. There it is on the wall. Springfield Echelon. This pistol, if I was not a Glock guy, this is by far the pistol that I would use. Check clear for YouTube, okay? Now, this one is not stock. It has a Sharp Bros frame on it, which shows its versatility, all right? This gun has a great aftermarket support already, even though it's only been out for 3 years. And honestly, it doesn't have the track record of the other well-known Striker Fires, but man, dude, this gun right here, it's just really neat. Let's start with the optic cut. So this optic cut is awesome. Its acronym is VIS. I think it stands for like Variable Interface System, which this optic mounting system allows you to mount 30 different optics without any plates. 30, which is pretty incredible when you really think about it. Now, I got to admit, when I first heard that, I was like, ain't no way, bro. When I see reviews of this, like it's going to be failing left and right. And there's no way it's going to do 30 different optics without any issues. And it did. It handled it well. And you got to remember, like, and this is what we do as people. Like when the Springfield Echelon came out in 2023, it was right after their last major release, which is one of the first budget 2011s, the Springfield Prodigy. Now that release, it didn't get off to the hottest of starts. So like, I think people were naturally like anticipating dog water with this, like just natural failures because the Prodigy was just like not good out the gate. It's fine now, they fixed it, but out the gate, it wasn't good at all. But that variable interface system has held up. It uses like these little notches for each footprint, whether it's RMR, Delta Point Pro, or whatever the case may be. Use these little notches and you put the optic down, you put the screws in and it stays. Go figure, right? Now, when you look aesthetically at this slide, and if I had, I wish I had the stock model, but this model is pretty sweet. But it looks like a Glock 17, a Springfield Hellcat Pro, a Walther PDP, and a SIG P320, was like, hey, let's do something together. And this was the outcome, was the Springfield Echelon. So you got the great optic phase. The trigger off the jump is flat. And it's a crisp break. I mean, it's a definitive wall. Now, I got to admit, I like my Glocks, my Glizzies. However, this is way better out the box. This trigger this is definitive wall, clean break, great reset. It's you don't need to touch it, honestly. And another thing I like about this firearm, which this is a feature that I personally wouldn't use, but clearly it's been used on this, and other people do like this as an added feature. They have a COG system. If you're familiar with SIG, SIG has something called an FCU, which is fire control unit, which allow you to take the trigger unit out and switch it into a different frame and, change the size of your gun or change the frame or whatever the case may be. That way, you can buy one firearm and have multiple different guns because the serialized part was the trigger housing. So Springfield looked at that more like, what is it? Is it DS Products is actual from Croatia? That's where they import their stuff from. I forgot the actual company. But they looked at that and was like, this is a great idea. So they jacked the COG, and I don't know what that acronym stands for, COG, but it allows you the same option where you can take the trigger housing and allow it to and move it to a different frame and change your gun. You can move it to the compact frame. They do have a X frame, which is like a Glock 45 frame, short slide full frame. So you can move that around and you have the compatibility with it. So it's a pretty neat firearm. Now, this is the comp version, but this version and honestly the non-comp version, when you shoot this gun, it's awesome. There's nothing else. It's just awesome. Honestly, it's flat. It's intuitive. It's very easy to shoot. The traditional sights, you have these U-notch sights that line up great with a fiber optic front, which I didn't even know if I liked U-notch until I picked up the Springfield Echelon. In terms to find out, I actually don't mind U-notch sights. But this gun right here, guys, if you're in the market for striker fire, I think this is a gun that it gets love, but I think people are just constantly waiting on the track record of it. It's been out for 3 years now. You have other striker fire platforms that's been out way longer and has a way more long-standing track record, but do not sleep on the Springfield Echelon. It comes in many different models, full size, X size, and compact. All magazines are cross-compatible, flat shooting, flat trigger. It is the definition of get it out the box and go. Like literally, all you have to do is decide what optic you want to put on it, decide what holster you want to go with, and you can roll. The Springfield Echelon is literally that nice of a pistol. So why won't I just transition over? Like I said, I'm lazy. That's the blunt truth reality of it. I don't want to leave Glock. I'm too deep in it. And Glock is a phenomenal platform. And for the same reason that some people don't want to leave their M&P or leave their VP9s, the same reason I don't want to leave Glock. I'm used to it. I like it. But in that alternate universe, at night, when I close my eyes and I dream about another striker fire platform, it is not the VP9, even though I'm an HK guy. It is not the Smith M&P. It is the Springfield Echelon. The gun is legit. Give it a shot. Give it a try. It is at multiple ranges for rent. It is a striker fire platform that you need to rent, that you need to check out. Just give it a shot. Just do something different with your life. Try something, live on the edge a little bit. It'd be a lot of fun. I appreciate you guys taking your time out with me. Subscribe, like, share. You see the Echelon, don't hesitate to shoot it. It is another striker fire platform, but it is different. It is worth your time. Double V